Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Taurus for the month of June and even into July. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. But if not, simply check back with me in the following week when I put out new messages for your sign. Going right to the heart of this reading, we have the Meloramentum, and it is in the reverse. This is a card of justice. In reverse, there was a decision that you took that you may not have really thought it through. For that, there was a consequence. Okay, this speaks to the consequences of our actions and decisions that we've made. So something was not thought through logically. I mean, justice is about logic. So it could be that you took a decision from the heart or from emotion. You could have done something impulsively. Because of emotions. And now it could be with this Three of Wands on top, you're waiting on the results of a decision. You're waiting to see what will be the consequences of this decision or action you took. Now, this has to do with the Three of Pentacles. So it's about getting along. It's about working together, being on the same page, building something together. Cooperation, understanding. It can be the birds on this card are going around. One is on the shoulder. This is to do with thoughts perhaps that keep going round, the same thoughts in the mind as they wait. This card can indicate maybe you hope the damage will not be bad, or you are actually hoping for good results. Hoping to be able to expand whatever it is you are working towards. This can also indicate there is an event in your future that maybe you are preparing for, possibly. We see that what put you here is this energy here, and this is frustration. There was a conversation, and this was possibly, it was a window of opportunity to do something, maybe to start a relationship up again, to get an opportunity to get clear on something, or to make something clear. Something you could have felt pushed out or shut out, or that the other person was defensive or armored, or they felt that way about you. This is about a clearing up with this ace. With this ace, it could be like a preparation period, preparing to go into battle. Yeah, possibly, maybe even to get an opportunity, because something, okay, this Ten of Swords, something came to an end. I feel it happened at the meeting, because I see somebody here looking back in regret. There was finger pointing or blame, or if that wasn't it, somebody was seeking an explanation, answers from someone. They may have went into that meeting with high hopes, but maybe it ended badly. With this Ten of Swords, it could feel like this situation is really bad, but there's something this person isn't seeing, because behind them is hope. Behind them is a solution. But they're not looking behind them. They're looking to the future, feeling defeated and hopeless, like there is no future. But if they would but look to the past, more specifically at past errors or mistakes, they would find the solution. The opportunity lies there, or being able to, yeah, you see, this is about clear seeing. This person is not seeing, because he needs to look to the past. It could be somebody who won't admit to being wrong. He's frustrated, armored, defensive. Doesn't believe he's done anything wrong. Him or her. Or didn't. A period of assessment. This has to do with, see, somebody's assessing the damage. There's a feeling of foreboding here, like everything is over. Looking back at the damage that was caused. The consequences. Somebody could have, again, there could have been, there could have been consequences for having jumped into something too quickly, is what this card is about. Without thinking something through, though. So these cards are saying the same thing. The Melaramantam in reverse and this Knight of Shields. And now there is distance between you and another. And somebody here has chosen, like they're praying for help. They're sitting down in this church praying for help. They went inside, finally, to get this help. And help is available, this card says. But yet this person has chosen to sit in defeat, like this person down here in that Ten of Swords, waiting, perhaps, for help to arrive, waiting for someone or something to just kind of drop in their lap. The message on this card here would actually be that this person needs to get up and take action. This person needs to take action. They need to look back to the past, but they're feeling like everything's over, and so they're not. This person and this are the same. Again, you see, here we have the Seven of Wands and the Hermit. So the Seven of Wands is somebody being very defensive. Somebody who, this could be somebody who is very prideful. Yeah, see, so they wouldn't admit or want to admit to having been wrong about something. This could be somebody who tried to pick a fight, or maybe they accuse you of trying to pick fights. this can indicate that there are some challenges coming your way because it's sitting in an overall energy. It could be standing up to somebody and not letting their barbs, get to you. Standing in defending your beliefs. This is a card that can indicate a lot of friction and intense energy. The Hermit. Reflection. Seeking a direction. The Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands, this is wanting, okay, what she wants is the full story. And maybe this is what she wanted. Okay, so somebody back here wants to know what the other person's story is. In other words, what were their intentions, or what are their intentions? I feel like it's what were their intentions. This is where this meeting came, because it didn't seem like they were on the same page, you see. Because this queen, you see, she's very intuitive, and she can feel when something's wrong, when something's not right. Yeah. So what we see here is communication, and communication is really a very strong energy in this reading. We have new communication coming. Somebody is seeking a solution, a way out, a healing, a conversation without fighting, talking, looking at the details of how to get over or past an obstacle with this Four of Swords and Four of Coins, and this is very heavily on their mind because they're staring at that huge mountain and how to get over it. So this is a relationship that's very heavily on somebody's mind. It can be holding back. It can be being cautious. It can be somebody who fears loss or fears losing this relationship. What we see here is there's going to be another. Oh, look at that. Huh. It's like somebody gets a sudden awakening. And now it could be this person. There is a sudden awakening with the Last Judgment and this Ace of Shields. A new window of opportunity that will open. Somebody, because this card is somebody finally seeing, like removing the blindfold and finally seeing what they needed to, having to do with a decision surrounding a relationship. The birth of something. What we have in your future is what we have is this awakening. This is what you've been waiting on. This is the results that will be coming. and it does have to do with a healing, a reunion, a happy ending to this situation that you were waiting on. This is everybody getting along. This is happiness, fulfillment, and a new opportunity. This is somebody finally picking themselves up and taking the action to do what needs to be done. This is somebody finally seeing. And this is brought about by the wheel. Something they had to see, something they needed to learn. And whatever it was in their past all along. But they didn't, I feel this person didn't want to admit to something. It has to do possibly with their pride. Clear seeing. Communication that will clear things up. Preparing to fight for something. Preparing to have a conversation, to speak a truth, to tell the truth. You see here, this is seeking. This card speaks to somebody in the past, and this is where it all began, and this is what ended badly. Somebody could have been seeking an explanation for something or for what ended badly, okay, for an action somebody took. And what we see in the future, we see with this ace here that the explanation is indeed coming. An opportunity. This gave, whatever happened, this gave somebody an opportunity, whether they saw it or not, to look in the past for something they needed for the journey. This is happening and is very important. And will definitely make the difference here. That is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings.